So, as outgoing president, I can place a shameless plug. I'm looking for a synthetic chemist, so if there's anybody looking for a postdoc in synthetic chemistry, seriously, come see me after this. I have a position I'm trying to hire. You know, this is, it's been a great experience, but there's a lot of people who have come down this road, and there's a lot of work that goes into it. A president does not work in silo. I want all the past presidents of SACNAS, if you would stand up, please, right now. I know we have several here. All I can say is, I feel your pain. Now I'd like all of our present board members. These folks are tremendous. It has been the privilege of my life to be able to work with them day in and day out. So would the present and recent board members that I've had the pleasure of serving with, would you please stand up right now? Now I would like, keep standing, stay standing there. I want everybody who has served on the board of directors at some point in SACNAS to please stand up. I cannot tell you what these individuals commit to SACNAS, but I would urge you to find them, talk to them, and learn what makes the society run. They're tremendous individuals, and we're indebted to you. Okay, so for years my mom has heard me talk about my SACNAS family. And it's always been hard to paint a picture of what that family looks like or the size of it. Well, I'm fortunate to have my mom with me here today. So Concha, would you please stand up? This is my mom, Concha. Take a look around. This is your family. And you thought we had a big family before, didn't you? Yeah. And I just want to say thank you, Mom, for being so amazingly supportive over the years, and for teaching me that if you have an opportunity to create change, you have an obligation to create change. Thank you. It has been a sincere and tremendous honor to serve as the SACNAS president for the last 2 years. As everyone in this room, I am the result of mentors. And I wanted to take just a couple of minutes to tell you about mine. My undergraduate mentor was Dr. Peter Hood at New Mexico State University. Come on, there's some Aggies in the house, I know that, come on. Peter introduced me to research and to the MARC program. Yeah, we got SMARC students, thank you. Peter made a career in science seem possible. After all, he seemed like a pretty normal guy. And I began to think, well, maybe I can do this too, why not? Dr. Robert Bob Blankenship was my PhD advisor at Arizona State University. Come on, Sun Devils, I know you're here. I know we got a game later, but come on, stay here. Bob is really the person who took a young scientist still unaware of his potential and threw him out into the ocean of science. He pushed hard and taught me to strive for scientific excellence. Bob and I continue to collaborate to this day. We're part of a large Department of Energy Frontier Research Center together. And those are the relationships that you build with your mentors. Lastly, Dr. Andy Shreve. Andy was my postdoctoral advisor and has been a colleague at Los Alamos National Laboratories and now at the University of New Mexico for the last 15 years. Before joining Andy's lab, a colleague who postdoced with Andy told me, he's the smartest person you'll ever meet. And if you don't work for him, you're an idiot. And he was right. He was right on both points. He is the smartest person I've ever met, but what he didn't tell me was that he was the best mentor you could ever have. What I learned from Andy and what I continue to learn from him is unparalleled in terms of traversing and succeeding in science. This includes not just striving for scientific excellence, but doing whatever to strengthen the scientific community. And a large part of this is education and outreach, and what we do at SACNAS. These three white men have served as a foundation for my career, including my serving SACNAS and my other outreach initiatives. I often tell students I'm a summation of these three individuals times the sun to the power of George Lopez. I've even got George Lopez socks on right now. This is his signature line. Check him out. And I got this. I learned how to be a scientist from them, absolutely. But I also learned how to mentor through them. I learned my vision of science and the scientific community through them. So why am I sharing this with you? Well, the beauty of what we do as scientists and engineers is not that we work in a colorblind profession. Colorblind, after all, is not good. Color is good. Diversity is good. Regardless of the cultural identity and upbringing of my mentors, they all appreciated me. They didn't try to assimilate me, and they didn't try to convince me that science is colorblind. They appreciated the diversity that I brought to their teams and understood that diversity is not a non-white philosophy, it's an everyone philosophy. Thank you. I am strongest as a scientist, as a Chicano, and as a SACNista. And 3 white men helped me realize that. All of us are strongest as scientists when we are our full selves. So to all our students, when you walk out of this room and you pursue your scientific careers, take all that you are and find the mentors who encourage you to be a complete scientist, which includes your culture. Just remember not to judge a book by its cover, because you never know who they're going to be. And to all our white male SACNistas, and all of our other SACNistas collectively, thank you for being part of the solution and the strength that is diversity in STEM. As a collective together, we will reach true diversity. Thank you.